Hey guys, I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft. We're back at the cabin today, and it's time that we get a permanent location for our generator. So we're going to build a small shed, about 4x8, just something that we can keep our generator in so that we don't have to move it back and forth from a portable trailer every time we come down. So the edge of the pasture is full of these little pines that are encroaching on the pasture. We're going to go ahead and cut those back and put the shed back here behind the cabin. Let's get started. All right, we're rolling this morning, trying to get started before the sun gets up too high. So we've got us a place cleared back. We've taken our cord, laid it out, and marked where we want the corner of the building to be. We'll put some cinder blocks down and get that leveled up. Whew, that was a hot job, but we got it sitting on at least 4 inches of cinder blocks with some 6x6s on top, spaced appropriately apart and facing the direction I want the shed to go. So we're leveled out and ready to start putting in the floor joist system. Foundation's critical. You got to get that level and square or nothing else will be. Well, with our walls done and our T111 all screwed down nice and even all the way around, it's time to put a roof on this thing now. All right, well there we go. All closed in, got the roof on it, put some tar paper on it now and go and try to find some metal for the roof. I'd like to find something that matches the cabin. But either later on tonight or starting first thing in the morning, we can go ahead and start putting the door on it. That way we can start securing the generator on the inside. It's been hot, but it's going well. Well, with the addition of the barn style doors, which is just the material where I used to cut out for the door, trimmed out, very simple trimming, we're looking pretty good. So now we got to get some metal on the roof and figure out what we're going to do about those open gaps up there in the ceiling. There's several different ideas on that. I wanted to leave them open for ventilation for the generators, but I think I better install some type of a vent and maybe close those in so I don't get rodents in there. But we'll think about that while we run to the store and see what's available. But at least we can get her under lock and key now. All right, so the generator shed is pretty close to complete. It's structurally sound and ready to start operations anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my wire in the ground. I'm running 2 separate wires, and they're underground wire, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them in conduit. So I've got them taped together, and I've got 2 strings that I'm gonna put in that conduit along with my wire. Just in case I ever want to pull something else down there, I can do it. I mean, now's the time to prepare for it. I have no intentions of putting anything else in there, but you never can tell. So I used the trencher and got a pretty good line going. And I've got some hand digging I've got to do at each end so that I can get it to come out the way I want to with the least amount of curves as possible. But we'll get this in the ground and check in with you later. All right, well, the wire's in the conduit. I've got the conduit laid all the way out by the trench, so it's time to glue everything up and drop it in the trench. So time to start gluing. And with the addition of a little stain, some water seal, we got a pretty nice looking little generator shed. See, we got the trench all buried back in, so that's all dressed back up. Got the dirt piled up a little bit, let that settle in a little bit at a time, and then we'll get ready for the next adventure, which will be actually connecting the wire in this trench from the generator shed to the electrical panel in the cabin. So when we come, we just fire up the generator, flip the breaker, and be just like at home. Flip the light switch or plug it in, you'll be good to go. All right guys, that's all for this week. It's been a fun week, but I'm tired now. I'm ready to go home and get a little bit of R&R. So until next time, I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, home of global safety and survival. here at the cabin and getting things done. Until next time, God bless.